How far will you go for your love? That's the question I was left with after watching the latest episodes of all my favorite BLs airing right now. By far, Tanchaitin and Captain Pope are the most tested couple from the list we'll be discussing today. They are still standing on opposing sides of an ideological debate in the fight for the future of their families and their country. But beyond that, they are also faced with their family members actively working against their love. Tanchai Shad literally tries to kill Pope but ends up hurting his own brother. Pope's mom is hell-bent on keeping him away from Tanchaitin, or like the euphemism she always uses, the sky or heavens should not be dragged down to earth. Pope and Tanchaitin, though, are not ready to give up on each other, but that doesn't mean they're both doing the right things. Pope's work in the resistance fighting to bring change in Siam means that he needs to lie to Tanchaitin and extort some information from him. Even Tin isn't that much more innocent. He also helps his dad to trick Pope, albeit without knowing his dad's true intentions. The way I see it, they still have many battles ahead of them, but I'm predicting a happy ending. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. In episode 4 of When Light Fades, Yue and Sahai Sang are now clearly on the same page about their love and growing feelings for each other. Sahai Sang accidentally gives Yue flowers with much deeper meanings than what he initially thought. Yue clarifies what these flowers symbolize and offers Sahai Sang an opportunity to take the flowers back, which is to say, take his feelings back. But Sahai Sang simply says, I already gave it to you and I'm not taking it back, which we can interpret to mean it's now out in the air how I feel and I don't want to take it back. It was a very cute and subtle confession and it just fit really well into the environment that they're living in. Okay, so now that the feelings are out in the world, things should be easy sailing and the love story should start blooming, right? Well, no, actually, it turns out Yue is not exactly ready for their relationship, if we can call it that, to be out there for everyone to see. And Sahai Sang doesn't seem to like that. Sang also gets upset when Yue literally stands next to someone else. I mean, I guess Yue also pat Sahai Rong's hair, which is a sign of affection, but still, that jealousy was a bit uncalled for. By the time they leave us, it seems they're on the same page. But I think they'll have to fight for their love at every step of the way, just like they're fighting to get their country back. Oh, and as a side note, Sahaifa finally gets told off and I can't explain how happy I am that someone finally told him to get over himself. Like, why does he hate everyone? Unlike Pope and Tin or Sahai Sang and Yue, Toto and Kanid are not part of a resistance or ideological battle for their homeland. Still, they're fighting an age-old divide between classes. Toto, as diligent and funny and awesome as he is, well, poor. And Kanid is at least middle class to upper middle class. And his family is hell-bent on him marrying up. This show is really interesting because it shows us that even when homophobia is not a problem, things don't just magically work out, unfortunately. Toto is determined to prove to Kanid's family, or well, Kanid's father, that he can be a good partner that supports Kanid rather than someone who mooches off him. That means that he has to work his butt off. And I mean that literally. He starts a business called Everything Toto, meaning he'll literally do anything you need. I thought it was funny that he called this a startup though. Am I snooty for thinking that all startups need to be tech and or finance related? Anyway, the real problem is that when one partner works a job with a demanding schedule and the other is building a startup that literally aims to do everything and take any jobs that come in, they'll both always be working and never spend any time together. Toto is rightfully exhausted from all the hustling, and of course he shares his struggles with Kanid. But Kanid just feels guilty and eventually tries to break things off with Toto so he doesn't have to struggle so much. The breakup is very short-lived though, but something tells me that this is not the last battle they'll face. Okay, let's talk about Payback the Series. I can't help but bring up Pika-John, Sun, and Sky again. I love that this show really focuses on this group almost as much as the lead couple. Pika John shows us that he's not always that funny guy who has random outbursts at the most inconvenient moments. In this episode, he's faced with a big dilemma as he's framed for something that he didn't do. Pika John, Sun, and Sky work together to figure a way out, and Pika John stands tall and gets himself a new artist under his management. But to get back to our lead couple, they have a major breakthrough this episode, and they work through things really well in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. As usual, the NC scene is top tier, and I'm struggling to believe that it was all acting. This show really is going all in on the dark romance and really an overall dark theme, but at least now I finally understand Sun and Jay's story. And it seems Sun now knows that Jay was the guy he slept with all those years ago, although I thought he already knew that. Anyways, to bring you back to the fight for love, I don't see this couple easily giving into their feelings, at least not Sun. But I think Jay will do everything in his power to make sure Sun can't run away from him. Oh, poor Jay. This baby can't seem to catch a break. It seems that all the things that could go wrong for him keep going wrong at every turn. First, I know his parents and siblings were thinking, seriously, another guy? I can't imagine that they didn't side-eye him a little for having a new boyfriend in literally no time. I immediately thought that P-Dan asking Lake to be his boyfriend, knowing very well that he just broke up with someone else in a traumatizing way only a few days ago, was very questionable behavior. Then he went and confirmed my suspicions by making Lake the center of his art exhibit without asking for permission first. Honestly, even coming up with that idea about someone you were barely dating was weird to start with. I don't know why Lake keeps attracting these weirdos. Speaking of weirdos that Lake attracts, Yai is definitely fighting for his quote-unquote love. I don't even know if we can call it love. This episode, it seems he just wanted to get Lake to enter into a contract with him. But also, maybe that's the only way he knows how to get Lake back. That guy is really unpredictable. But he got his wish. Nongjed somehow gets into so much debt to damage his whole family, and the person who pays the price is Lake. Now he has to go back to Yai for help, which means Lake is back to square one. It looks like Lake won't be fighting for love, but will be fighting for freedom. One couple that already want to fight for their love is Peach and Kunti, and they're still celebrating that feat. In episode 2 of Peach and Me, we get more wedding content from Kunti and Peach with a beautiful score courtesy of Lookbap. I usually watch this show as the last in the line of shows that I'm keeping up with, and I never regret it. They always leave me on a high note with a lot of comedy and a simple BL love story. It's genuinely the perfect mix. Some highlights from this episode include this scene.
ไม้ต่อหมดอะไรตายอยากกระต่ายตื่นตูมตีตนไปก่อนไข้กินปูนร้อนท้องปัญหาเท่าหนวดกุ้งนอนสะดุ้งจนเดิน
Hey. Too much Thai, bro. I'm not giving up.
Carrying on the tradition of Kunti simultaneously being too good at speaking Thai, but also a foreign kid who doesn't speak Thai properly. Gotta love the contradiction. Kunti and Luke Peach are not entirely out of the woods though. It seems they have to figure out how to be good working parents. Mork and Rome are actively fighting for their love. Well, technically they're currently not fighting for their love, but they will. Or at least I hope they will. And Lookbap and Mira haven't even started their journey yet, but I wonder how their story will unfold. In the end, this week left me hopeful that all these couples aren't ready to give up yet. Let's see where the story goes next. Before you leave, let me share how I would rate each of these episodes based on what I enjoyed the most. Coming in at number 1, The Edge of Horizon. At this point, I truly think this show can do no wrong. I am so obsessed with Captain Pope and Tan Shai Tin. And from the preview for the next episode, it seems like we'll be getting more juicy love scenes as well as more tension next week. And I literally can't wait. Coming in at number 2 is Payback The Series. This show has risen up the ranks to number 2 because this episode was so good. They're clarifying all the questions I've had all along while building the relationship between Jay and Sun in a slow and disturbing way, like a true dark romance, and I just love it. I know this is going to great places. I distinctly remember wanting to rewatch the episode immediately after I was done watching it for the first time, which is a compliment in my books. At number 3, Peach and Me is a wonderful, lighthearted comedy with an insane character that I am absolutely in love with. Really enjoyed this episode, and I expect I'll love all the ones to come. At number 4, I have Don't Be Too Emotional. I really enjoyed this episode, and it's only at number 4 because there are very strong competitors in the list. And then at number 5, we have When Light Fades and A Dog and a Plane. Once again, these two shows are tied for number 5, but really I enjoyed both of them. I just feel like I usually enjoy them about the same. And honestly, there's just a lot of really good competition out there right now. Anyways, as usual, I think all of these shows are very good. You should be watching them. Okay, that's it for me for now. See you next time. Bye.